I'm from Showcase Events. We are primarily based in Delhi, Gurgaon, Delhi NCR. But having said that, we of course have a pan-India presence for events. We do a lot of. We stand out as a company that does curations, etc., and execution, conceptualization, all that stuff. But coming down, we'll keep our conversation centered around KMF, which is Kasauli Music Festival, and the 2024 edition. So it's a story that started when Gunjan Pandey, he's the general manager of this property called Santa Rosa. It's a welcome heritage property in Kasauli. He gave me a call one day and he just said, he says, you have a history of creating musical festivals in Kasauli and I would like you to do something for us in Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa is a new property. It opened last year in October. And what better opportunity than to take Santa Rosa across the country. So this is the best way that you can create an experience where people can come. You're inviting people to come and experience the property. And that is how the conversation started. And he spoke to Zoya, and Zoya is the owner of Santa Rosa. And Mr. Sandeep is Zoya's father-in-law, so automatically owner of Santa Rosa. So they will be speaking on behalf of the ownership. And yes, so that was the genesis of KMF-2024. And I think I will come back later to tell you what all it has, but I want them to tell you about the property. Then I will share about the artist, the lineup, the concept behind the whole thing, and what all we propose to do. So over to, I think, first Zoya.
So we have a resort in Kasauli. It's surrounded by lush pine forest. And Gunjan sir came up with this idea that we should, host a music festival. And we are very committed to selling experiences. We want everybody to come and experience this wonderful place that is Kasauli. And through our property, we want them to experience it fully, and there's no better way to experience it, than a music festival. So everybody, from a 4-year-old to an 80-year-old, people who are differently abled, people who can't see, we have provisions for everybody to come and experience this festival. If you can't see, we have braille stickers everywhere. We have our entire team who's going to assist you. If you're on a wheelchair, we have all provisions for your wheelchair to reach from the bottom to the top. Every part of the music festival can be reached on a wheelchair. And what else?
Yes, so primarily talking about why music festival, because music festival is a big experience. And since Santa Rosa stands for creating experiences, it's in the thick of a pine forest, etc. And the music festival encompasses a whole lot of experiences, right from the time you walk in to the time you walk out. In fact, this music festival will have a lot of surprises which you're going to experience and you'll get to know as we move on. Right now, this is the announcement meeting, so we don't want to give away the surprises, the end surprises. But Zoya has some very interesting things that she has lined up. Usually, a music festival happens when people come, you attend the festival, and you go away, right? So, in this case, there is a lot more. You come, and we are doing something which is going to bring you back to Santa Rosa. So, those experiences we'll tell you later. So, over to Mr. Sandeep now to give his inputs. ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ and I want ਕਿ Punjabi ਬੋਲੋ because we need to reach out to our Punjabi speaking audience as well.
With the support of KMF, ਅਸੀਂ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਹਿਮਾਚਲੀ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਦਈਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣ ਸਕੀਏ ਪਲੱਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਰਹੂਗਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਊਟਸਾਈਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਵੀ ਸਟੇਜ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਣਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਐਕਸਪੋਜ਼ਰ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਪਲੱਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਦੀ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਊਗੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਊਟਸਾਈਡਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਹੋ ਸਕੂਗਾ ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਲੱਸ ਬਾਹਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਇਸੇ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਫੈਸਟੀਵਲ 29 ਮਾਰਚ ਤੇ 30 ਮਾਰਚ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਡਕਟ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਐਕਸਟਰਾ
So then I think we'll pass it over to Gunjan to come because he's the initiator of the whole thing.
See, when you come to the hills, there is the one thing that people in mind कि हम जाएंगे will stay for night and tonight and will see the beauty of the nature and the landscape to go around the places and will the ensure that we have enjoyed enough for the nature. But if you come to the welcome it is Santa Rosa, so Santa Rosa provides the all natural vibes, your hills, the pine forest inside the property. You can you depths gets off. You can see from your the bed itself that natural vibes and all. From your balcony, you can view the 360 mesmerizing view of nature from your balcony. So it all has the Santa Rosa. So what we want to do, people should explore all these things uh, to going to the hills. So we have in mind something that we should do for the music industry, the collaboration with the hospitality. That should be some a platform where uh, the local artists, the folk artists, and the local bands should participate with the amalgamation of the some famous artists from Pain India. They are already performing. They are already established in their field. So that's the one platform we want to provide, and definitely we will give the success ahead to the single platform where the local bands, local artists, and the famous artists of India that come to the one platform. They can the people can enjoy the music and the serenity of the pine forest, and they see that enjoyment, that relaxation, and the music entertainment that all will come fall in the 2 days, that is 29th and 30th March. So fingers crossed, people will love it, people will enjoy it, and we will definitely go ahead with the fantastic, the which best.
So we have any specific questions to ask before that, please go right ahead. Otherwise, we'll tell you a little bit about the festival and what is our plan at the festival. Because as you just heard all of us say the same thing, that the idea, Santa Rosa stands for creating experiences. And literally that's all that we are trying to do. That, you know, if somebody who's a 4-year-old or there's somebody who's an 8-year-old should want to be in Santa Rosa for those days. And why? So we've got something lined up for every age group. So starting and talking about promoting Himachali folk music, Himachali local bands, giving them a stage, giving young artists a platform, because there are many very, very young artists in the country who are very good, but people don't know about them. So that was our essence, that we want to create a platform, create a stage where people get to know about them. Give them 30 minutes of stage time, but give them that importance that people hear them. And so we are starting, when you enter the festival, we are leaking out our plan to you, which is I think actually out on the website as well. But when you enter the festival, we are starting with, you'll be welcomed by the locally Himachali folk artists, Bang Up the Walk. So everything is live music. So you walk in, and then after that we've got this saxophonist who's going to be walking you around to the place. He'll escort you to the, we have a festival bazaar. So it's like called the KMF Mart, which like we've got stalls from all over, and people buy their stuff. And two things which are important before I proceed with the lineup of the 2 days, that this is a zero waste festival. It's a completely sustainable thing. We are not doing any plastic. Also, it is it's disabled friendly. So these are few things that are very, very important that they come out, and it's closest to nature. We are minimizing the use of flex. There are some places you have to use it, you can't get out of it. But we are minimizing the use of flex. We're using as many natural elements as possible. And because that's what Santa Rosa stands for, really. Even if you go to the hotel, that's what Santa Rosa stands for. And yes, so then we start the day one with, in the evening, with a live band. It's a young artist, a half-an-hour set. Then we've got a band from Himachal Pradesh. Names now you have to figure out. You have to go to our website also. So we have a band on from Himachal, from Shimla. After that we've got Kutle Khan, because the theme this year for this festival is folk and Bollywood. So Kutle Khan is like the king of Rajasthani folk music today as it stands, right? So we've got him on day one, and then of course we've got an after party rocks at night always. So that's an internal cover. And after that, the next day we have a very interesting thing. When you come to the hills, you haven't come to sit inside your rooms. You've come to step out. So Santa Rosa has a very beautiful trekking path at the back. So we are doing two things. Not everybody likes to walk also. So we are doing 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning. We're doing either you do trek and breakfast or you do yoga, meditation, and kullar chai. So we've got both the options. This will primarily be for the Santa Rosa residents. Bar wale to mushkil hi aange. And after that, then there's a break. You go eat your breakfast, get ready. 11 to 12, we are doing a very interesting thing called Meena Kumari ki Dastan. It's a musical Dastan Goi where you will hear anecdotes from Meena Kumari's life, things that you wouldn't have read on Google. So it's a very, very well researched project. And there's a Dastan Goi who's coming in. Dastan Goi, I don't know if you're aware, is the oral art form of storytelling. And it's a very ancient art form. So we've got Fauzia coming in along with Vidhi Sharma, who will be singing the songs that are associated with those episodes from Meena Kumari's life. Then we've got a Bollywood dancing workshop. And I'm quite happy to leak the surprise here because we are repeating the workshop in the afternoon. We're doing a flash mob with that same crowd at night. Then you take a lunch break, etc. Afternoon, then we've got 3 to 5. We've got a lot of engagement stuff. We've got the drum circle, we've got your Bollywood dance workshop, we've got the festival bazaar, we've got delay LEDs all over the place. And the other USP of this festival is that our artists and our audience, everybody's in the same area. So nobody has to like die to meet a Kavita Seth. She's right there. Nobody has to crave कि मुझे कुतले खान के साथ photo चाहिए. कुतले भाई is right there. So that's how it's going to be. So the next day in the evening we start at 5:30 with and the bazaar is running all throughout, by the way. We start the festival with Jasleen Olak, who's a Chandigarh girl. All of you know about her. Thereafter we have a band from Solan coming in HP14. Then we've got Bollywood Gharana, which is the famous Abhijit Pohankar. It is his band, which is a fusion of Bollywood, classical and folk. And see, he does a lot of SD Burman and RD Burmans, and it's literally, it's our generation music, but you will love it because of the way it's been done. And then after that, we have, of course, Kavita Seth, who everybody knows about her. So imagine if you're listening to Rangi Sari live in the middle of the thick pine forest. That's the experience we're trying to create. Feel free to ask us.
Yeah, can you brief us about some ticketing details and stuff?
Yes, our tickets are on City Woofer and on Book My Show. In fact, City Woofer is our Chandigarh support partner as well for the entire festival. And tickets are on Book My Show and City Woofer. Our QR codes are out and our ticket links are out all over. Our website www.kasaulimusicfestival.com is also live. There's a lot of information on that. Hotels are all there. So if you have booked a ticket, we are putting up the name, in fact, of a hotel coordinator also. Otherwise, the hotel partners, if you booked a ticket and you give a proof of that ticket to that hotel, you will get a 20% off on the room rents. But you have to have a ticket proof. And seats are limited. We have only 400 seats. So it's literally first come, first serve. After that, we won't even be able to squeeze in a complimentary. If somebody could be really close, but we can't even squeeze in a complimentary. And the other thing, we are trying to keep it like a zero cash festival. So we are going to have a festival treasury. And we are going to be giving out coupons. All the coupons, all the food, alcohol, everything is going to be in the denominations of the same coupons. And coupons are refundable, redeemable. So, you can always take your refund. We will not hold the money back. But we want that nobody should be using cash there.
There would be one point contact for each and everything by the ticketing part as well as the accommodation part. So people don't have to hassle anywhere. So there is one point contact everywhere. So you can contact the one person there.
For everything. Everywhere there's a delegated person. Even for transport. In fact, all the information is up on our website. Everything we have shared, and we would like people to go to the website to have a look because it's very well detailed. Any questions that you have would like to ask us?
आपको साउंड